Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. So today the video I have for you guys is a Plan As I Go spread in my Erin Condren, and I'm using this kit from Soda Pop Studio. From the kit I purchased the 2-page vertical kit option she has, and I added as add-ons the full boxes and the date cover-ups. And so since this kit obviously didn't come with any bottom washi, I'm using some of my own. The pink one you see me using here is from a Recollections tube in Michael's, and the gold one I bought at Joann's. By the way, the X-Acto knife I'm also using, I also bought at Michael's, and I know a few people have problems trying to find it, but it's not actually with all the X-Acto knives. It's actually in the area where they have all the tools for knitting. And I absolutely adore this kit. The only thing that makes me a little sad is I didn't use this earlier on in September, because as you know, this week it's half the beginning of October and the ending of September. So one of the flags on top is actually orange, and I ended up having to cover it up, but it would have been perfect in an earlier spread when both of the little flags are purple. But I mean, it's okay. So now I'm going to start off with adding my quote full box to the top. And then I'm going to go in with the habit tracker from Sponsored by Coffee. It's really interesting because usually I plan with complete kits, and this was my very first time only having pieces of a kit, so it was interesting kind of like bringing in my own stickers just to like complete the spread, but it was really fun. And next I added some washi, and what I'm going to be doing here is adding like a Happy Mail checklist. So that little Happy Mail functional sticker is from LittleMissPaperie, and the ombre checklist is also from LittleMissPaperie from one of her kits that I had as an extra. And the purple weekly sticker you see me adding at the bottom is from Sponsored by Coffee, and I'm just adding some purple washi at the bottom just to fill up the empty space. And now I'm going to be starting off with Monday, and I'm just adding the date cover up, which I think is super pretty, and I love how it also came with the little date dots, which are gold, and they were super pretty. And for my habit tracker, I'm just using it to, keep up with my skincare, and I didn't have any specific headers for this week for my weekly checklist, so I just added an important one, which is also from LittleMissPaperie, an extra from one of her kits. And I'm just adding a today header. I'm not sure where it's from, but it was just an extra I had from a kit. And I'm going in with the LittlePaperPrints little school icons just to mark me going to school. Next, I'm adding this super cute quarter box and from the kit, and I'm adding this WillowFields car icon just to point out that I was gonna practice some driving. And I'm adding this little flag and a WillowFields icon just to mark up me doing some homework. By the way, the pen that I'm using is the Pilot G2 pen with the 0.05 ink, but you see me later in the video not really like it, so I changed to another pen. And here I'm just adding this appointment box, and I'm getting an emoji from the Coffee Monsters Co. just to mark that I'm gonna be doing some YouTube binging for all the Plan With Me's that go up on Sunday and Monday. And here you see me grab this super cute Happy Mail icon from the kit. I love how it's gold and pink, two of my favorite colors. And I'm just going to be adding a little checklist of the Happy Mail I get that day. I know that I have the Happy Mail checklist on the side, but I really had nothing else to fill up for the day. So I was like, why not just add it there to take up some space. And now I'm going on with Tuesday. And by the way, the little date dots are super tiny, so I like just grabbing some tweezers to add them into the date. And here I'm taking these extra stickers from a kit from MyOwnIsland, and I'm taking a little icon from the kit, and I'm just pointing out that I had to take the train that day. And then again, I'm just writing down, school. What I love about this kit, as you can see, it comes with so many little appointment boxes and half boxes, and I feel that's so important when you do Plan As I Go spreads. So I'm definitely going to be purchasing more kits from her to be doing plan as I go spreads, because honestly it's enough stickers for all you need to write down and you don't waste like a whole full kit. Here I'm just going with a half box, and I'm using this munchkin from Once More with Love just to point out that I kind of opened my own YouTube channel, which is the one you're watching now. And I thought it was very exciting, so I had to use a little cute munchkin to point it out. And the little YouTube sticker is from the Coffee Monsters Co. And here I just made a little like checklist using little things to write down what I did for my YouTube channel. So I created my banner and I filmed my first haul, which I will leave link down below. And next I'm going with the full box, and I added a little to clean checklist at the bottom. Then I grabbed this little thing from Sponsored by Coffee, and I used a little nail polish from LittlePaperPrints just to point out that I was going to be doing my nails. And next, going on to Wednesday. Then I'm going with my quarter box, but I don't know how I just always forget to put my today headers. Just to mark down that I went to Starbucks. I have a Starbucks at school, so I literally just live there. It's so bad. Here I'm going again with the little flag and the little glasses to mark me going to school. And again, I'm taking little things from Sponsored by Coffee. Oops, I actually took it off. I think here I'm going in with a full box. And then I'm going to be adding the little thing at the bottom. And here I'm taking this half box, which was an extra from a kit from LittleMissPaperie. And again, I'm taking my Once More with Love munchkins. These are so adorable. Just to mark that me and my boyfriend, spent the day together. And this is where I had the problem with the pen. I guess because it's really thin, it was just really hard for me to do kind of like my bubble lettering. So I kind of just left that and went to my Papermate Inkjoy pen. And next I took a little to-go header just to point out where we went. And by the way, I went to Michael's, and as you can see right there, I purchased my very first happy planner. I purchased it because I just wanted another planner to play around with and create more spreads. So I'm so excited to have a happy planner, and I'm totally going to be uploading videos of plan with me's and all that using my happy planner. So I hope you guys enjoy those. That will be soon to come to my channel. And here I just kind of went with the rest of the day cover-ups. I was like, might as well do them all at once. And here I covered the little orange flag, and I didn't have the page flags that came with the kit were too big, so I just used a little extra washi that came from another kit. And now moving on to Thursday. Again, I almost forgot to put down my header, and I'm going with my flag and again marking school. And here I'm just marking that I had lunch with my friends, and that icon is again from WillowFields. And then here I'm taking this little icon, and I believe it's from A&C Stickers. And this little appointment box is also an extra from that MyOwnIsland kit. I used a lot of extras I had from that kit just because the colors from that kit were also purple and pink, so I'm like, it goes perfect with this spread. And then I took another page flag, and I took these gorgeous Time to Plan stickers from AriasDayDream, which I did mention these in my last haul. And now I'm going in with a full box. And now you see me take an important header and a little checklist just for the little things I had to do for my video. Another today header. And again, I'm going with this little label sticker and the coffee cup that came with this kit, which is so cute because it's gold, and marking that I took a little Starbucks trip that day. And now taking a little half box, I'm marking that I uploaded my very first video on YouTube, which was so exciting, and that's the haul that I keep mentioning and referring to. It was so exciting. I don't know, I'm just so happy that I'm finally doing videos, and it's honestly so much fun, like filming and sharing with you guys like my spreads and everything. So I'm so excited to be part of the YouTube family now. And I'm taking this gorgeous full box. I love the gold glitter in it. I absolutely love this kit because of the incorporations of the blue, pink, purple, and gold. Like, it's just so beautiful together. And next, I'm taking a little bill due at the bottom for our internet bill that I had to pay. And then I'm taking this little book from Sponsored by Coffee just to mark me doing up some homework. And I wanted to use a little planner in the kit. I'm so mad I didn't use it before, but it was kind of too big for that little area. So I just took a page flag. Next, I'm taking my little today header. Or actually, I think I put them down, but I ended up taking them off. So what I do here is I go in with my gold washi, and I kind of use that as a background for the weekend banner. So here you see me cutting it up. I thought it would be so pretty having the weekend banner against this gold glitter washi. And so now I'm taking a little thing from my own island kit, and I'm just marking up, that I glammed because I was going to spend the day with my boyfriend. And in that half box, that's exactly what I write, that I spend the day with my boyfriend. And I grabbed these little emojis from the Coffee Monsters Co., which are super cute. And I take a little label just to mark that we went to the Cheesecake Factory. And I use this little spoon and fork from Once More with Love. You see me use the Coffee Monsters Co. and Once More with Love throughout all my spreads because I just love their stickers. And then I just marked that we had a family night with this flag. I put down a full box and then a little quarter box. And I'm using these stickers from Moonlight Co. just to write that I wrote my rough draft for one of my classes. So that's pretty much what I did all night. And next, I added this gorgeous full box that says Believe in Yourself. I think it's just so pretty. Then with this little thing, I wrote that I went to brunch with my family. And I add a little today sticker and again an extra from the My Own Island kit just to mark where I went with my family that day. And we went to Starbucks and the mall, and obviously I had to stop by Starbucks. And next I'm adding the little icon sticker and the appointment box just to write down that I was YouTube binging, as always. And there I just marked that I made a purchase to the shop Surly Designs that day. because she was having a sale, so I'm so excited to get her stickers. I ordered 2 kits from her, which are so gorgeous. And next, taking again the Moonlight Paper Co. stickers, I added another one just to say that I was finishing up my paper. And next, I'm adding some of the little deco that was in the kit, just around my spread, not too much. I love how the deco in this kit is just so dainty. It's perfect because it's not too much. And then here I show you guys the stickers I have left. And I am using this paper clip to decorate from Paper Princess. You guys should definitely check out her Etsy shop and her YouTube channel. She's literally one of my favorite planner girls. And that is the completed spread, you guys. I hope you really enjoyed this video and subscribe down below to watch more. Thank you.